And so already Genesis 3 is envisioning violent struggle as a consequence of the fall between the offspring of the serpent and the offspring of the woman. And you have that whole dynamic of the serpent striking at the heel and the offspring of the woman striking at the head of the serpent. So this ongoing violence. And so that's setting the stage then for what we see with Cain and Abel, where there that gives, that we see that in action with Cain killing Abel. And then in Genesis 4 with Lamech, Cain's offspring, not a direct offspring, but in the line of Cain, who boasts about killing a man for injuring him. So he's escalating something and
Hmm.
brags to his two wives. So it's in the context of this polygamous relationship. And there's something about in that story, I think, about the way that male domination over the woman has also set the context for violence to emerge.
Hmm.
And similarly in Genesis 6, when the sons of God see the daughters of humanity, that they're beautiful, they're good, and they take them for themselves. So there's this
Hmm.
like picture of taking whomever they want.
Hmm.
And that sort of forceful act I see as a continuation of this stream of violence. And then that is even, when Cain is banished from the land that he was working in Genesis 4, he fears that someone will kill him. So he's already sort of
Hmm.
assuming a violent world at that point. And then Genesis
Hmm.
6, where it says that the earth was filled with violence. And it even goes as far, and this is hard for us to sort of imagine it, that all flesh had ruined its way in this creation consuming violence. And the assumption there is that humans and animals are somehow all caught up in this.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
so the picture from Genesis 1 to 6 is of this, or sorry, of 3 to 6 is of this escalation of violence that fills the earth and also ruins creation.
Hmm. Well, and as the story continues, we see then that God's response to in a sense, contaminating violence, even the blood of your brother Abel cries out to me from the ground. You see the unraveling of God's created order. You see the breaking of shalom, and in that sense, this death, this spiritual death, has begun the decay process of creation. And you use this image, Dr. Lynch, of God almost like a home inspector who's looking at his good creation, and he looks at it, and there are some parts of it that are still intact, still recognizable, but he realizes that really this house has to be condemned. Its fundamentals are broken, and he sees the need to start over.